If you want to do a good job of selling something, advertise. If you want to do a good job of advertising, do something the public won't forget. There's been many ways of getting the attention of the masses. Television commercials, radio spots, and online distractions. And because I'm unofficially bound by YouTube law, I got to talk about the title. Yes, advertising art. Just one image to tell you why you should buy or experience what they're selling. Drawing, painting, photography, etc. It all counts, even before Andy Warhol said it was. So let's look at how demented it got. This is the top 10 creepiest advertising art. Back in the day, Gillette used to market themselves as safety razors. But before it was best a man could get, it was best a baby could get. With this vintage poster, kind of cute and funny, but also kind of too much. Unless it grows up to be the most manly thing ever, I don't think it works that well. Mad Magazine seems to be coming to an end. It's a true testament to think that Alfred E. Newman has still been going since the 50s without a redesign. His gruesome mug is almost on every cover. But this isn't where he originated, for he dates back to the 1890s to advertise a comical stage play. And somehow he appears more unpleasant, almost like a white version of blackface. Bibidem, or what most people call him, the Michelin Man, or the Michelin Tire Man, is the mascot of the Michelin Company. Well respected by all, even people who don't own a vehicle. How can you not like him? Just look at that smile. But back in his past he looked pretty monstrous, even though he seems kind of like a classy gentleman, who would gladly sacrifice his life and body to provide motorists with the best drives. Or maybe this one's worse, I just don't like the look of his friends. Looking back on this, I wonder what future generations will think of our work. And that's exactly what this poster is all about for HP Sauce, from the UK. Again, this is drawn well, but it's kind of got a dark fairy tale or fable vibe to it, or something you can meme out. Whatever you think, the pig is having boy today. This is what happens when you try to destroy the line between cute and hideous. Perfect example of something that will come to your local nightmare from 1898. Advertising Grove's Tasteless Chill Tonic. I guess childhood obesity was a good thing back then. Many feel that Christmas truly begins when you see Coca-Cola and Santa together. He is seen as the unofficial official mascot for the brand. I'm not sure if it's the red guy who makes the beverage big or the beverage who makes the red guy big, but whatever it is, I don't want to see him at the mercy of this thing. Its screamable name is the Coca-Cola Sprite Boy. He pops up in other promotional stuff, but the way he's looking at Santa and shushing, it seems that milk and cookies is going to be the big guy's last meal. When it comes to Burger King, you're likely familiar with the King. And yes, he is creepy, but it's not who I'm talking about this time. At number 4, we see the fast food joint's rivalry with McDonald's, encouraging folks to turn to their burgers for a clownless experience, with these foobar images. The girl's face just says it all. Boy, those clowns were sure frightening. So here's another one. Ringling Brothers and Barnum and Bailey are the most famous names associated with circuses, attracting people who want a good show with pretty good illustrations. I'm not an expert to say if this was the best they could do, but I am an expert on why clowns should never have their mouths open. The history of using artworks to advertise is truly fascinating. You can usually tell, due to the style, when it came out. And you can see the 50s favorable way to show you something was to make it look like a Norman Rockwell before and after of childhood demonic possession. Again, putting this imagery with food especially makes it worse. And because they're all equally dark, I'm just going to close my eyes and just move my finger around and point to whatever. But I won't, because there might be that chance that one of them's alive and bite my finger off. So, this one. Before I did this list, I hadn't even heard of this. It's called Orko. It's mustard, it hails from Italy, and this is the creature that they want selling it. Or maybe intimidates you into buying it. I couldn't find any trivia about him, so let's create one. Due to the size of that pig, he's probably a giant. Thank you for watching and all your support. Behold, this is where the video stops. Get ready for it.